Hello everyone, welcome on Davis Tech channel. And I just want to say thank you to all the subscriber because we are now a family of the 1K subscriber. Thank you all for your support. Give me a support like this. Okay, so let's continue the blog app series. In the last video of this series, what we did that we added the forgot password page, and in this video we will gonna work on an individual blog page. Okay, so if you didn't watch the last video, please have a look on the last video as well. And you must watch the 42 video because most of the component we are going to use over here will directly connect to the 42 video. Please watch the 42 video first. Okay. Now let's explore the individual blog page. If I will go on a blogs.dart file, then you remember that I added the inkwell on top of the block card. So a person will click on an individual block card, then it will go on a blog.dart file. In a blog.dart file, we don't have anything. It's an empty scaffold. Now we have to work here. We have to show the image of the blog. We have to show the title of the blog, and we have to show the body of the blog. Okay, so let's work on it. So let me go on a home page again, and for the home page, here in a blogs.dart file. So here we are calling the blog file. Okay, the individual blog page. In a blog file, we have to pass two things. The same thing we pass on a blog card, we pass the item which contain the individual blog data, and we pass the network handler for getting the image because the image we are get fetching from the internet only. Okay, so all the code of the REST API thing we wrote on a network handler. So we are going to use these two things on a blog file as well. So let me go on a blog.dart file. Let me create two variable. First variable is a add blog model type because individual item is a type of add blog model. And the second variable we are going to use is the network handler for fetching the image, and we have to assign it over here inside the constructor of the blog.dart file. This dot add block model, this dot network handler. The same thing we did on a 42 video. So if this video is confusing for you, please watch the 42 video first. And here we have to use the final keyword, otherwise it will give the error. Final. Let me hit the save and let me go on a blog.dart file. Let me pass these two things over here. First thing is the add block model parameter where we have to pass the item which contain the individual block data. Second thing is network handler instance. Okay. Now let's work on a block.dart file and I will click over here. Here we are returning the empty scaffold. So in the scaffold, I'm going to use a body with the list view because we have to show the image, title, and the body of the blocks. List view have the children property. Inside the children, the first children I will use, which will be container, because we have to show the image of the blog, and also we have to add the title. So just give me some time, then I will gonna show you that how it will look. Let me provide the height like 340, and width of the container will be the screen of any mobile devices. We will get the screen of any mobile devices with help of the media query dot op context dot size dot width. Now inside the child, I'm going to use the card, and inside the card I will gonna set the elevation 8, and the child of the card will be column. So within a card, I'm going to show you the image, title, like, share, and comment thing. So just give me some time. And the first child of the column will be the container. Okay, I had to use the children property first. And the first child of the column will be container. Okay, and size, the height of the container will be 230, and we will gonna just change the height and width according to our need. And width will be again media query dot op context dot size dot width. And inside the container we have the third property, which is a decoration, and I'm going to use the box decoration to show the images. Okay, so box decoration have the property called image, and in the image we have to use the decoration image. Inside the decoration image, again we have the parameter called image, and here we will gonna use the network image because we are fetching the blog image from the internet. And how we will gonna fetch the network image? So that's why I use the network handler over here. Okay, on a 42 video also we use the network handler. Inside the network handler we have a method called getImage that will return a network image widget. We will gonna use this same method on a blog.dart file again. So let me use the network handler again, and network handler have the method called getImage, and here we have to provide the image name. For the every blog, the image name is a ID of the blog. And how we will get the ID? We are passing the item on a blog.dart file, and we are assigning that item, individual blog data on an add block model variable, which is a type of add block model class. Okay, so the add block model variable contain the ID, and the fit parameter I will provide over here, the box fit dot fill. I'm going to hit the save, and let's see the changes. Here we can see that we are able to see the image of the particular blog. Now let me add another variable just after the container. The second variable will be the title. So let me use the title again. Uh, it will be a text widget, and here we will gonna use the add block model variable again. Inside the add block model variable, we have the title parameter also. So let me hit the save again, and let's see. You can see that it's looking like this. So let me just provide a padding. I will wrap the text with the padding, and here I'm going to use the symmetric, and the symmetric padding will have the parameter called horizontal. Horizontal will be 20, and the vertical will be 5. I will again hit the save, see the changes, and let's add a style of the text. I'm going to use the text style to do the styling. Text style will contain the font size. The font size I will gonna use is 16. Then I will gonna use the font weight, and I will do the font weight dot bold, hit the save, and see the changes. Now the blog is looking like this. Still we need some padding. I'm going to increase the padding of the vertical to 10. Let's see. Okay, now it's looking great. Or else we can decrease the size of the font, and no, 16 is a better option. Okay, now the next thing we have to add the new widget which will contain a row of the icon. Basically, in the uh, add block model variable, we also have the parameter called like, share, and comment, and we have to show that thing. So let's let me show that thing with help of the row, and I'm going to use the row because I'm going to show the like button over here, share button over here, and the comment button over here. And each of these button will show the number of like, share, and comment also. So that part we will not gonna implement, but we will show over here. So the row have the property called children. Okay, inside the children, the first children will be comment one. So I'm going to use the icon, and the icon of the comment is icons dot chat bubble. Let's see. You can see that chat bubble icon came here, but the padding should be same as the text one. So I will again gonna wrap the row widget with the padding widget, and the same padding which I did on a text widget I will gonna do over here. Hit the save and see the changes. Basically it's giving an error that bottom overflow because the container size should be increased because we are adding the some another widget. So container size is less, that's why it's giving the overflow error. Let me increase the container size to 360, the parent container. Now it's great. Now after the just text widget, the second widget I will gonna provide is the text widget. The text widget will get the ad block model, and inside the ad block model we have the comment and dot to string, and I will gonna hit the save. It's showing 0 because right now there is nothing, I mean there is not any comment yet. We have to provide the size box over here for the padding, sized box, size box, and as of now we are using the row, then we have to use the width parameter. Width will be 5. Hit the save. Okay, and the icon have the size which will be 14. Okay, 18, and the also we have to use the style, text style, and the font size. Font size will be 15 as well. Hit the save. Now it's same, but the icon is up, and and the text is low. We have to align it proper. Or anyway, and the next widget we will gonna add is the like one. So I'm just going to copy it, or else we can make a method that will gonna take a icon name and the corresponding text widget. But I will not make it complex. I will just gonna copy it and paste it over here. And the for the like, we have a icon called thumb up, thumb up. Okay. And for the like, we have to use the add blogger model dot like. What was the name? I don't remember. So let me just figure it out. When I will click on add block model dot, then automatically it will give the variable name. Okay, the like have name count. I'm again going to use the toString to make it string and add the comma, hit the save, see the changes. Okay, it's giving a null because it's not initialized yet. And I just have to add the size box with between this text and this icon. So here I have to paste the size box. It should be like 10. Hit the save. Okay, like one we are also showing over here, but as of now the value of the count is null. That's why it's showing null. But I will we have to fix this thing on a backend one. So that's why I'm not bothering about this thing right now. And the third one we will gonna add the third icon will be the share icon. So let me just use the icon. I'm going to copy this thing again, and the third icon will be instead of the thumbs up, the third icon will be share, and I will add the comma, then icon and text between padding, and after that we have to show the how number of share is there. So in the add block model we have the share variable also. So let me use it also to string and hit the save and see the changes. Now we are able to show the comment, like and share option. But as of now it's not clickable. You have to make it clickable, and that thing is done by you because today the blog app series is ending, but I will open for the suggestion. If you give me a suggestion for making a new topic on a blog app, I will take consider of it. If maximum number will tell make add this feature, then I will add that feature on our blog app. And I think I had to increase some of the padding over there. Instead of the 5, I have to use the 8. Let me just complete it. Instead of the 5, I will gonna 8, and instead of the 10, I will gonna use the 15. Okay, now I will hit the save. Okay, now it's looking great. I will gonna reduce the size of the container, the parent container, because it's have a max padding something. So I'm going to use the 350. Now it's looking great. And now let's show the body of the blocks. I mean where the all the data will be reside. So, and just after the parent, I mean here we are using the list view, and the first child of the list view was the container, and the second child of the list view again will be container. So just after the first container, I'm going to add some padding with help of the size box, and the size box will take the height parameter, and I'm going to give the padding of 10. And just after the size box, I will again initialize the container because I have to show the body on a card. And to use a card widget, first we have to wrap the card widget above the container widget. So the child will be the card, and I'm just not initializing the width and height of the card as of now. And the card will take a child, and child will have the text widget. Inside the text widget, we will gonna use the add block model again, and add block model variable have the body parameter, and I'm going to use it. And I will hit the save to see the changes. Here you can see that we are able to show the block, but it's not looking good because we have to increase the elevation of the card. Let me increase the elevation of the card to 8. Hit the save. Now it's looking something good, but not very good. For that, we have to add the padding. So let me add the padding. I'm going to use the edge inset dot symmetric. And I will add the horizontal padding to something like 10 and vertical padding to something like 10 again. And I'm going to hit the save. Okay. Now we should give the horizontal and vertical padding to same as this container. I think we don't have any padding over here. Okay. The problem is I figured it out. The problem is that we didn't provide the width of the container. So let me provide the width of the container. The width of the container will be edge inset. Sorry, the width of the container will be media query. I just a little bit tired. That's why I'm just forgetting something. Okay, and the media query will have the size parameter size dot width, and I will hit the save. See the changes, and I don't need this padding over here. Again, I will hit the save, and we need something. It's not looking great. Why it's not looking as much great as the first card? Don't know why. Then I don't provide the height because it's a dynamic height one. Then I also added the elevation. The text. Let me wrap the text parameter to the padding widget to provide some padding. Instead of this padding, I'm going to use the padding I just cut. Now it's looking something great. Okay, it's 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 now a bit good, but not as much good. I will increase the elevation to 8 to 10. Let's see what will happen. Yes, it's looking great. I will increase the elevation to 15 then. Yes. Okay. And let me add the some vertical padding to 15. Hmm. Now you can see that we are able to fetch the blog image and the title of the blog and the corresponding comment, like, and the share count. And also we are able to fetch the body of the blog. And we are showing over here. And if the text of the body will be increased, then automatically the container size will be increased. Because we wrap the whole thing in a list view, then it will not give any kind of problem. So in this video, we completed the individual blog page. So I'm just wrapping up this video here, and I'm just wrapping this whole series here. If you have any kind of suggestion to add on a blog app, please give me a suggestion. I will work on it, and I need your support to help me to grow this channel. So if you're liking this series and the whole series help you a lot, please give a thumbs up on each video. Also share this video to your friend. And if you know that I already open source the code, so give a star on my project, I mean GitHub repo. So it will motivate me, and I will make the code open source on all the series. And let's start a new series from the next video of the Flutter. Thank you all and happy coding. See you on a next video.